We do have Miss China Rivers, a dedicated mentor committed to education, service, and advocacy. We're pursuing a master's in secondary education and a doctorate in education at the University of Phoenix. You stated that your passion is community service, and you volunteer with so many outreach organizations dealing with supporting soldiers and promoting other forms of education. And you're advocate for healthy living because of your mom. And so that empowers you to mentor and lead because you strive to make a lasting impression on others' lives, and you are a ball of fire. You know, one thing about you that I enjoy is that everyone's personality is meant for certain things. And I think what you told me that you have so many other ways that you work in the community. And I think that's what a lot of educators, we always got that side hustle, which we shouldn't call it that, but we have that side thing that we do because we have so many passions. We have so many things that we want to give to our community. Tell me about, you told me that you like intellectual wellness. Tell me why.
Growing up, I was the only child. So, of course, who is your friend? I really, and this is no lie, I did not have friends like real, she can come over here. My mom did not play that. Like, she was very strict, guided, and to this day, I scream and holler, "Mom, you're mean." But to this day, I thank my mom every day because those books, those authors became my friends.
Wow.
Like poetry, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou is my favorite poet of all time. Michelle Obama, Becoming.
Oh, that was a good book.
My favorite.
That was a good book.
When I tell you, I have both of her books. I have both. One in the top of my closet in my office, both of them in the top of my closet in my office, and on the audio. I just bought it on the audio. And I just started reading this book, listening to this book by Nona Jones, The Art of Rejection.
Oh, really?
Yes. That, when I tell you, that had me in tears because I felt what she felt, but in different ways in my life. Yeah. It's so surreal that a lot of people, we go through the same things in life, but we just don't understand and we do not realize. Like, and my mama used to always tell me, give me my flowers while I'm here on earth. Don't give me my flowers when I'm dead.
Let me ask you, so with your intellectual wellness, with you like reading books, with you really and truly working with students, how do you take your love and put it in the classroom for the students? Do you share your love of reading with the kids and encourage them to read just in general?
Yes. Okay. So O'Neill's Barbershop started a community book service called Line for Line here in Baton Rouge. And they reach out to school.
I'm so sorry. China, I got to back you up. You said a barbershop?
A barbershop. It's a Black-owned barbershop. Now, I'm going to tell you something. My grandmother is a hairstylist, right? So her beauty shop was behind his barbershop. And when she moved, I lost touch with him. Like, I know him from the community, but I don't know him like since I've been older. I remember him from a little girl. When Line for Line came, of course, I'm a research type of person. I have to research everything. I need to know, why did this happen? So when they introduced the program to the school, I'm like, okay, this is interesting because our kids right now, you have to do this, you have to pass kind of school. It's no exceptions. We will pass by any means necessary. We will help you. All hands on deck. It's one call, that's all, like Mars Bart down here in Louisiana. One call, that's all. If you know, you know. Yesterday we had a meeting and I did not tell them that I was having this podcast meeting because I wanted it to be a surprise. But when I tell you, Capital Middle School has so much culture, so many things going on, from the STEM to the robotics to the technology department. It is so encouraging to get kids that are anywhere from 10, 11, 12, and sometimes going into high school, to get them really excited about reading.
Yeah, with you having that passion of reading, and then that barbershop who has a program, I'm telling you, I'm astounded right now. This is amazing. It's just taking me back.
I want to say he started it 10 years ago, if I stand corrected. And then not only that, but I'm also a part of the Southern University 6-man club. So, Southern University is very big in Louisiana, HBCU. I did not get a chance to go to Southern University. I'm just going to be honest.
Okay. All right.
Southern University holds near and dear to my heart, because that's where my mom went, my aunts, and my godmother all received masters, bachelors from there, to the point to where I'm like, I want to go. My mom say, nope, you might do something else with Southern. And it hurt me for years, but she was right. So if you need help, you better call me. We gonna help make sure you get into Southern University full, because I also tutor my students one-on-one, because a lot of my students, they need that one-on-one attention. My first year, they put me in a classroom and they told me, okay, you know what to do. The only help that I had was from the district and my assistant principal, the one that I am with right now. This lady helped me from the beginning to whenever, and she goes above and beyond. If I need any type of paperwork, assignment, or whatever, she's gonna make sure she gets it to me through email or phone call. She told me, honestly, she say, I need your military. This is how she told me. She said, I need your military status, because I have family that was in the military. And I used to be a correctional officer myself. She said, I need your military status back on this hall to get this act right. Because I told her, I said, I don't want to be a teacher. I want to be a dean of students. She's like, okay, well, I'm going to give you a try. I'm going to give you a trial run. I love it. And literally the way the kids respond to me is like a football game. Like you knocking down the opponent, but you giving them so much love. Like when they found out I was coming back on the 7th grade hall, everybody eyes just lit up like, oh my God, we got her back. We got her back. We love her. Yes.
Let me ask you something. So we talked about the intellectual wellness, and it seems as though your intention is to really and truly show your love and allow them to have that love of reading to learn. That's what intellectual wellness is, when one wants to really improve him or herself. And you've proven that through your degrees, through your education, from, I hate to say it, from Street Smart, it's the real stuff, being in all these, it is, let's just be real.
It is, it's true.
Right. And you stated that you're reading this book called The Art of Rejection, which I'm going to have to look up and see what it's about. But you also mentioned that you really and truly were looking at intellectual wellness, but you also, because we only have a couple more minutes left, financial wellness. So my question for you is, how does the intellectual wellness and the financial wellness connect with you as an educator? How does it even connect?
It goes with hand in hand for me. Because when I look at intellectual wellness, I'm from that show me state, and I tell everybody, I'm not going to tell you what I am. I'm going to show you. See, like, of course, you see what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you what I do. I'm going to show you. Yesterday, my supervisor, who's over the mentor department, she pointed me out. She say, somebody that's going to get these kids in line, ask her right there. She will help you. Get Rivers. Then again today, and my lucky number is 3. If it happens 3 times, I know it's true. They have asked me to take this position 3 times. My first year, my second year, and then they told me last week, Thursday, and something always happens on a Thursday with me. I don't know why. I guess because I was born on a Thursday. But that's how I equate intellectual with financial, because I prayed for a better job and a less stressful job, and it has already happened.
So you literally were looking at the holistic part. So it sounds like your intention was to make a shift.
I had to make a shift because I did not take a break when my mom passed. When I tell you, I went into full overdrive. That's how I started with the community services. That's how I started with the community outreach programs. That's how I started with volunteering everywhere I possibly could, to really get my mind off the fact that she was no longer here. And she used to always tell me, go do what you feel is right. And volunteering and giving back is something that she could not do because she was terminally ill, but she always wanted to do. And most of the community outreach programs that I affiliate with, she wanted to be a part of, but just couldn't because of health reasons. That's why I really try my best to make sure I have my Apple Watch. I'm counting my steps. I'm drinking my water. And when it comes to financial, I don't even worry about that, because somebody at that school is going to ask me when I break step by step, break it down just like a math problem or English problem. We call it literary text analysis, because a lot of them don't understand what that is. But when you break it down to where they understand it like a song, like, because most of my kids understand, they love how to do a TikTok. They can teach me how to do TikToks, but you can't tell them about literary text analysis. And I tell them, this is what I told them. I say, look, if you can tell me and you can show me how to do step by step this TikTok, then I know you know how to do literary text analysis. Like, oh, am I lying? No,
you told
you. That means you understand how to break stuff.
You understand. Not necessarily you know how to break it down, but they understand it just enough. Just enough.
Yes, you understand.
Right. So I just want to end it where you give maybe one thing that you think as an educator, because it seems as though you've made some shifts. You made a shift where you know that you're looking out for your own personal wellness and you want to ensure that you're meeting your needs as well as the community's needs as well, but you want to make that balance. What is one thing you would tell educators? One thing you would tell educators, maybe in one sentence, what would you tell an educator about their health and wellness that you've learned?
I had to learn it the hard way. Those mental health days that they give you to take off, use them. Because if you don't, it will physically and emotionally hurt you. Not just financially, it's going to physically hurt you. It's going to emotionally hurt you. Last year was one of the worst years because that was my first year without my mom. This year that we 24, I really didn't worry about it. But the first year, and everybody said, your first year is your worst year. But 24, on her birthday, I was laughing, I was dancing at somebody's party. I can't remember what party I was at, but I was dancing. I can tell you that. But that's really that nails it in a nutshell. If you do not take care of yourself, how are you going to educate another person's child that trust you for 8 hours to educate their child?
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rivers, for everything that you've done. China, you have been amazing. I am sure that people will be able to relate. They will definitely be able to relate to some of the things we discussed, where loss can impact your wellness, where reading can help infuse your intellectual wellness, and that financial wellness can go hand in hand with your health. And if you make those shifts, it's going to work. It comes to
It's always going to work out. It's always going to come. And now I'm going to leave it right here. And this is my final part right here. And this is another hard lesson that I had to learn. Don't go to it. Let it come to you. And that's it.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And everyone, thank you so much for viewing Cold Press Conversations, and may you continue to return.